Jets fans, your patience is being tested in an almost cruel way. The defense, which should carry identity and pride, has become a source of weekly frustration. And when an entire unit collapses, a name appears in the center of the storm. Steve Wilks, the defensive coordinator. Today, we will calmly dismantle all this. What went wrong, why the defense plummeted, how much of it weighs on Wilks's back, and what would be realistic and strong substitutes to save this defense in 2026. Breathe. Because today's analysis is fire. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this off-season by hitting that subscribe button now. Welcome to the Jetstream News channel, your New York Jets news channel. Here you will find fresh news, and to follow everything, don't forget to subscribe. Today, only 20.2% are subscribed to our channel. Help us by sharing, so that the news reaches many more people. Let's go to today's news. The naked truth. The Jets spent weeks as one of the least productive defenses in the NFL, especially in a sector that defines champions' takeaways. Only 2 takeaways in the whole season, and only 1 came from the defense. No interceptions so far. 0. Low pressure, rare sacks, and the unit does not force errors. And here's the most shocking detail. The Jets are dangerously close to something never seen before in the history of the league, an entire season without even 1 interception. This in a calendar of 17 games. For those who have been following the team for years, this hurts more than any defeat on the scoreboard. Before continuing, Jets fans, I want to know your pulse. Should the board fire Steve Wilks at the end of the season? Comment now, yes or no. This helps the channel a lot to understand the fans and also pushes the video into the algorithm. Of course, there is a share of responsibility in the field staff, especially after injuries and oscillations. But the problem goes further. Even when the defense had elite pieces such as Sauce Gardner, Quinnen Williams, Germaine Johnson, solid linebackers, and a deep DL, the performance remained below average. The defense is among the worst in EPA, appears at the bottom of the league in 4th down defense, gives up a lot in the terrestrial game, and suffers to pressure QBs. The system does not create discomfort, does not cause mistakes, and does not deceive quarterbacks' basic characteristics of any modern defense. And at this point, the evaluation falls directly into the coordinator's lap. Head coach Aaron Glenn tries to shield the team publicly classic coach behavior, who knows that the house is shaking inside. He says that the responsibility is collective and that everything will be reevaluated at the end of the season. Between the lines, the message is clear. If you have to change someone, you know who is at the top of the list. This type of statement does not appear by chance. If the Jets decide to turn the page, there are names that can completely transform the defense, some more realistic than others, but all far superior to what the team has today. Jim Schwartz, the perfect target. If the Browns decide to change their staff, Schwartz becomes the pure gold of the offseason. He is an expert in raising standards. Cleveland's defense is among the most aggressive in the league, with an intelligent and disciplined secondary pass rush. In New York, with cap and picks to reinforce the cast, Schwartz could turn the current chaos into identity. Raheem Morris, experienced technician who knows how to organize unit. If you fall from the current rank, you are an elite defensive coordinator. It has game reading, assembles physical defenses, and requires discipline. Patrick Graham, Raiders, one of the most competent DCs in the NFL. If there is a change of coach in Vegas, he can become a market piece. It would be a very strong hiring. Anthony Weaver, Dolphins. It only becomes real if Miami dismantles its staff. Difficult, but in the NFL world, impossible does not exist. It would be interesting to see Weaver face the Dolphins twice a year. These names represent something that the Jets' defense does not have today: identity, consistency, and clear philosophy. Jets fans, now it's up to you. Who should lead this defense in 2026? Schwartz? Morris? Weaver? Another name? Write in the comments and strengthen Jetstream News. And if you want daily videos, deep and no-fuss analysis, subscribe to the channel. The season may have been frustrating, but the reconstruction has already begun, and you are part of it. And as always, go for it, Jets. Thanks for watching!